and I'm back with your next budget and paying off debt tip. I figured I'd give you a change of scenery since it's so beautiful outside today, so I hope you enjoy it. Today's tip is to shop around with insurance companies. And what I mean by that is you probably have insurance, whether it's car insurance, renter's insurance, home insurance. We have a lot of insurances in our life, and we typically just pick a company at random, or we pick a company that our friend uses, or we pick a company that our parents have used for years. And this isn't necessarily the best option when it comes to saving money and freeing up more money to use to pay off your debt. So what I suggest doing is, on at least a yearly basis, reevaluate your insurance companies. So call up your company and find out exactly what your rate is, what your coverage is, and then from there, ask them if there's any discounts available that you don't currently have. Maybe you can get a device in your car that can track how much mileage you drive and reduces the cost of your insurance. I actually had that because I knew I didn't drive hardly at all for a while, and so I was able to reduce my car insurance significantly because I had that device in my car. Also, once you know the insurance company's information and what your coverages are, you need to shop around with other companies. Most likely, the rate you're at currently is not the best rate you can get. And this can vary year to year. So even though the company you picked was the best at that time, a year from now, 2 years from now, it may not be. And I have a specific example of that recently. So I bought my house just about a year ago. And when I bought the house, I actually picked a different insurance company than what I had previously from my previous house, because I found out that each house really differs and the type of coverage you need differs. So I knew with this house I had a metal roof and I wanted full replacement cost on that. My previous company didn't actually offer that coverage. So not only does the location depend on your insurance, but then also the company I went with a year ago increased this year. It was only about a $30 increase, but it was still an increase. So it immediately set off a flag in my head going, oh, I need to shop around again. So I called up several other companies, and specifically the company that I have my car insurance with, because I remembered that they kept trying to sell me home insurance with a bundle. And when I bought this house, the bundle rate was not beneficial. That's why I went with the other company. Well, today, that bundle rate was actually better. I saved almost $200 on my home insurance for this next year because I switched companies. So definitely shop around. Don't feel obligated to stick with a company. If you really like one company, shop around and then send that quote to the company you like and see if they can beat it. Some companies will do that. So don't feel obligated to always switch. Give the company you're with an option to match it. But if they can't match it, it doesn't matter. Switch companies, because at the end of the day, it is your money and it is your bills and it is your debt that you're having to pay off. The insurance company is not going to pay off your debt. They don't care if you are a customer or not most of the time. At the end of the day, you are a number on a piece of paper to them. So do not feel obligated to stick with the company that your parents use just because you're familiar with them. Shop around every year, sometimes even every 6 months with car insurance. Don't be afraid. And also, when you're shopping around, see about different options. It might be cheaper to pay it monthly, but it's typically cheaper to pay it all at once for a full year. So some companies offer that option, some companies don't. So again, remember to shop around on your insurance. Have a great day and enjoy the nice weather.